He built the single largest luxury empire the world has ever seen. One man who turned pure elegance into absolute unstoppable power. This is his incredible story. His name is Bernard Arnault. And this is exactly how a quiet engineer from a small town in northern France became the richest man on the entire planet Earth. He was born in Roubaix, a small industrial town in the north of France, very far from the glamour and luxury that would one day completely define his entire life. His father owned a modest construction company called Ferret Savinel, a simple, hard-working family business that built houses and homes in the quiet French countryside for generations. Young Bernard was brilliant from the very start of his life. Disciplined, deeply focused, and completely obsessed with numbers, strategy, and winning from a very early age. He was accepted into École Polytechnique, the most elite and prestigious engineering school in all of France. Only the absolute best of the very best get accepted in. He graduated with an engineering degree from the top of his class. But deep inside, he already knew that building houses and buildings was not his true destiny in life. He joined his father's construction company right after graduation. He learned every single aspect of the business from the very ground up, with patience and absolute precision. Within just a few years, he convinced his father to sell the entire construction division and pivot the whole company into highly profitable real estate development instead. The pivot was absolutely brilliant and showed his true genius. He transformed a small family construction firm into a highly profitable real estate company almost completely overnight. Then, in 1984, something truly incredible happened that changed everything. The entire textile group that owned Christian Dior went completely bankrupt and was put up for sale. Bernard saw a massive opportunity that absolutely nobody else could see at the time. While others saw a failing company, he saw an empire waiting to be built from scratch. He convinced powerful investors to back him and acquired Financière Agachi, the holding company that controlled all of Christian Dior. It was an incredibly audacious and bold move. At just 35 years old, Bernard Arnault now controlled one of the most legendary and iconic fashion houses in the entire world. Christian Dior was officially his now. He immediately began restructuring absolutely everything inside the company. He fired underperforming managers, cut all unprofitable divisions, and focused everything on rebuilding the Dior brand itself. The business world was completely shocked by his ruthless approach. They called him the wolf in cashmere. Elegant on the outside, but absolutely ruthless underneath it all. Then came the deal that changed absolutely everything forever in his career. In 1989, he fought an epic battle to take control of LVMH, the luxury conglomerate. It was a brutal and vicious corporate battle unlike anything seen before. Arnault outmaneuvered absolutely everyone around him. He used financial engineering that left his rivals completely stunned. He won the entire fight decisively. Bernard Arnault became chairman and CEO of LVMH. He now controlled Louis Vuitton, Moet, and Hennessy all at once simultaneously. But he was only just getting started with his grand vision. He began acquiring luxury brands, one after another, with absolutely surgical precision and completely ruthless business efficiency. Givenchy, Kenzo, Guerlain, Fendi. He bought them all one by one with calculated precision. Each acquisition was carefully chosen to strengthen his rapidly growing luxury empire. He expanded LVMH into every single corner of the entire globe relentlessly. From Paris to Tokyo to New York to Shanghai. Luxury was becoming a powerful worldwide language. His secret was simple, but incredibly powerful and effective. Buy undervalued luxury brands, invest heavily in their heritage, hire the very best creative talent, and watch them soar. He had an absolutely extraordinary eye for spotting creative talent everywhere. He hired legendary designers like Marc Jacobs, John Galliano, and Nicolas Guesquière to lead his fashion houses. Louis Vuitton became the undisputed crown jewel of his entire massive empire, the single most valuable luxury brand on the entire planet under his direct personal leadership and vision. It was not just fashion alone that he conquered. His empire included champagne, cognac, perfume, jewelry, and watches. Every single category of luxury belonged to Bernard Arnault. He acquired Sephora and transformed it into the world's leading beauty retailer practically overnight. Another absolute masterstroke that his competitors never even saw coming at all. He was also a deeply passionate and devoted art collector his entire life. He spent hundreds of millions of dollars on masterpieces by Picasso, Warhol, and the best contemporary artists. He commissioned the legendary architect Frank Gehry to build the stunning Louis Vuitton Foundation in Paris. A breathtaking masterpiece of glass and light that stunned the entire world. In 2011, he acquired Bulgari, the legendary Italian jewelry house founded in Rome. Another magnificent crown jewel added to his already extraordinary and rapidly growing collection. Then in 2021, he bought Tiffany & Company for an incredible $16 billion. It was the largest luxury acquisition in the entire recorded history of business. His net worth surpassed $200 billion. Bernard Arnault officially became the single richest person on the entire planet Earth. #1 in the entire world. He overtook both Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos at the very top. The quiet and elegant French businessman had beaten the biggest names in technology at their very own game. But this was always about much more than just business and money. His 5 children all work within the LVMH empire. He is carefully and deliberately building a lasting family dynasty. His daughter Delphine now runs Christian Dior with great skill. His sons hold key executive positions across the entire group. The next generation is already being carefully prepared to lead. In France, he is both deeply admired and quite controversial at the same time. Some see him as a national treasure. Others criticize his enormous and growing concentration of wealth. He controls more than 75 luxury brands worldwide across every continent. More than 200,000 employees. An empire that generates hundreds of billions in revenue every single year. He still personally attends every single major fashion show, without exception. Every collection, every important detail matters. His legendary attention to quality is absolutely unmatched in the industry. He believes luxury is ultimately about achieving absolute perfection in everything. Every stitch, every bottle, every precious stone must meet the very highest standard that can possibly be imagined. His competitors have tried for decades to challenge his total dominance. Kering, Richemont, none of them have ever come close to matching the incredible scale and power of LVMH. He essentially created the entire modern luxury industry as we know it today. Before Bernard Arnault, luxury was small family workshops. After him, it became massive, powerful global empires. He donated hundreds of millions of euros to help rebuild Notre Dame Cathedral after the absolutely devastating fire of 2019. A truly magnificent and generous gift to all of France. He pledged 200 million euros within just hours of the fire starting that night. His incredible generosity in that single powerful moment moved the entire nation to its core. At 76 years old, he shows absolutely no signs of slowing down or stepping back. He still makes every major decision personally, with incredible precision and clear strategic vision. The question the whole world asks now is actually very simple but profound. Which of his 5 children will one day inherit control of the most powerful luxury empire ever built? Whether you wear his brands or not, Bernard Arnault completely reshaped what luxury means for the entire modern world forever, in ways that will last for many generations. He proved that elegance and fierce ambition are definitely not opposites at all. That beauty and business can come together to create something truly extraordinary and lasting forever. From a small industrial town in northern France to the absolute pinnacle of global wealth and power. Bernard Arnault, the undisputed king of luxury, and his legacy lives on.